What up? What up? It's your boy Polo Cuts SD. Welcome back to Ace of Fates Off the Clipper podcast, number 28th. I'm right here with my boy, the one and only
Manny Rocks,
and the homie Grifoso in the motherfucking building.
What up? What up?
Yes, sir. What up, big dog? How you doing?
What it do, boy? What it do?
Chilling, bro. Hey,
So I'm just happy to be here, bro.
hell yeah! Don't leave me hanging one time.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, and nice to have you here too, homie.
Yeah.
Nice to have a local, a fucking local here. That's pretty cool. What you been up to, big dog?
Shit, bro. I've been grinding, bro.
Yeah,
Just been grinding, bro.
I see
grinding.
I see you got a lot of music coming out. You're doing fucking shows finally.
Yeah.
Like some, you just had that one show with Little Rob, right?
Yeah, I had a little shit with Little Rob the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Saturday.
We had some issues and shit at the venue, so I didn't really get on stage and shit.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was at the fucking earlier. He fucking performed down in downtown, fool, and I was there.
Yeah, the Babo did.
Yeah, I took my daughter, fool, because she wanted to go see this one girl named J Rocks.
J Rocks, yeah, that's the little homegirl.
Yeah, that performed with him and shit.
Hell yeah.
She's from my fucking hometown of Central, so
She's from Centro?
El Centro, yeah. So I put my daughter on and she fell in love with her, bro. So she's like, I want to go see her.
Yeah.
And it was sick.
How was her reaction?
Oh, she was all excited, fool.
Yeah.
Hella excited.
Did she know she was gonna go see her?
Yeah. But she was tripping out because she didn't think she was real. Like she was like, oh, is she real? Like, what the fuck? This is real, you know?
I just see her on TV.
Yeah,
is this a real person?
But yeah, I seen that you guys had fucking that going on, but shit, it didn't really go down like that.
Yeah, well, the whole issue really with the venue was like they paid me and everything was good at deposit, but when it came to the actual time that they posted the flyer, the CVPD actually they contacted the venue, they contacted Diamond Gyms, and they told Veronica and Bobby that they highly recommend that I don't perform and shit like that because of the violence and shit like that could bring to the business and shit. So they advised her that I shouldn't, but I mean it was still ultimately her call.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she's gone against the grain with the CVPD before, and they done things like to shut her down and shit like that, and like kind of they start fucking with them and shit like that. So she had to tell me like in a nice way that I couldn't perform, but regardless, I popped out regardless because I know people buy tickets and shit like that. So I just wanted to show my people love.
There you go.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
you got to do it, man, because you can't let them stop you.
Yeah, man.
So what's up for the people that don't know you, which I'm pretty sure everybody fucking out here in San Diego knows you, especially if they're like involved in the whole music scene and shit like that. Tell them who Little Grifo is, where he comes from, where he grew up at, everything.
Well, shit, man. I go by the name of Little Grifo. I'm 30 years old. Shit. I come from this area, Palm Avenue to be exact. This shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I grew up like every other Mexican, kind of in trouble, tagging and shit like that. Just grew up with the street shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just picked up the mic, picked up the booth, whatever you want to call it, and started rapping.
Hell yeah. So at what age did you really like start rapping and shit?
Shit, man. I want to say probably like around like 12 years old, bro.
Oh, damn, fool. You've been rapping longer than half of your life, dog.
Yeah, it took me a while to get money out of it. You know what I'm saying?
When did you really start taking it serious when you said, fuck, this is what I'm going to do from now on? Like, cause you started rapping at 12, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't like you were just bullshitting, with the homies and shit. But when did it really start, like, when you said, okay, fuck, I got to take this shit serious for real, for real?
I think it was once I seen the numbers and shit start, like, tripling up. And I started seeing, like, you know what I mean? Like, the views, I used to probably get, like, 50,000 views in a year. When I was like 15.
That's a lot, fool.
Yeah, that's when I was young.
Yeah.
So then once I started turning like probably like maybe like 23, 24, fool, like that shit, like I'll drop a video and that shit will get like almost like 50,000 like in 2 weeks or like a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now my shit kind of it's just like a hit and miss sometimes, because sometimes you can put out some shit that you think is hard, but you like that shit, but other people really don't like it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I put out records that I think are like, man, this record's gonna be whatever, but the record ends up doing numbers for me like crazy and shit like that.
That's funny that you say that, because we actually had that conversation not too long ago, where like, we're talking about haircut pictures.
Yeah.
Where it's like we post a video or a picture and it's like we think it's gonna this one's gonna blow up, and it's like you get like 2 likes.
Yeah, so we came to a conclusion, dog, saying like, we're over here fucking putting all this time and effort into a video, fool, because we're trying to go viral and shit. And then like this shit only gets like 40,000 views, right? On TikTok. And then my homie fucking out of nowhere, fucking my homie Cheapy, this fool fucking, he's about to eat a burrito, fool, and he cuts it in half and he's like, fuck, I'm gonna cut it the other way, like long ways, fool, and I'm gonna record it and see what the fuck people say. This shit blew up. It hit 1 million, fool.
That's crazy, bro.
It hit 1 million just on some bullshit ass video, you know? And we're like, damn, I think sometimes like
you gotta be different, bro.
Yeah, or when you don't expect it is when it really like fucking pops off, you know?
Yeah, you definitely just gotta just do you.
Yeah.
Do you and shit, and always like if that's what you're trying to do, always put content out.
Hell yeah.
Like no matter what the fuck it is. Bro.
That's exactly what we've been doing, dog. We're trying to focus a lot on that whole like YouTube and fucking, you know, social media shit. I don't know if you've been watching our videos. You said you watched that podcast with
I watched the Rossi
one. Yeah, so we've been just trying to fucking do everything we can and shit so that we can, you know, just I don't know, pop off and shit, whatever.
Nah, hell yeah. Like I know a couple of barbers, man, that like my homie Dinero.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100.
Yeah,
100K.
That fool popped off. I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know how he did it with all the little acting gigs.
Yeah. The little fucking skits he was doing. That shit is crazy. I don't know if you guys remember seeing.
Yeah,
you ever seen that one skit when this fool he walks into his backyard and then his mom's like, "Hijo de tu pinche madre," and then he's like, when you remember all of your mom's combos and she swings the fucking cinto and this fool's like doing the Matrix and then like she does it again and then this fool's like going all crazy.
That fool's funny as hell.
That shit's hilarious, fool. That shit is hilarious. That fool's fucking funny. I met him a couple times actually. Yeah. I battled at a fucking at a barber school. It was at California Barber and Beauty, and he was actually one of the judges. And that fool actually
gave me
first place.
You won first place?
Yeah, fool.
That's dope,
I just won those 2 right there. Those trophies that are right there.
That's dope as fuck.
As of now, I got 21 place trophies right now, and mostly.
Man, give this guy a round of applause, man.
You know, fuck. I try.
That's big shit.
I try.
Shit, bro,
but you know, I think everybody just wants to do everybody wants to do good in their own fucking lane. You know, just like just like how you're getting good views and shit like that. I mean, there's my way of getting fucking views and shit, which is like
facts, bro.
Barber trophies and shit. So
that's dope.
But I think you're doing a fucking dope job, fool. Like,
appreciate you.
Definitely seen you on that. Like I was telling you earlier, dog. Definitely seen you on that DAYGO fucking video. That shit was like, okay, that's tight, dog. You know, like for you to be, in a way, I felt like they threw all the fucking rappers that were popping or that been popping in the past or that means something to San Diego. So the fact that you're on that video, it pretty much is saying like, hey, this fool's solid, you know, this fool's official out here in San Diego. Like,
I feel like there should have been a lot of more other artists on that shit too. Like, I feel like a lot of other people who are, you know, good artists and shit from the city should have been on that shit too. But I mean,
a Dago 3 maybe in the works.
That would be dope, bro.
Or maybe Grifoso comes out with the fucking city anthem, you know.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like I was thinking about that shit the other day. And it's just really about relationships that you have with the other artists. Like if you could really like, you know, call up Ryan Anthony or Little CS or Mitchie or J.O., you know what I'm saying? You could really call them up there. You could make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Doesn't take much but just a vision.
Yeah. Right now
it's all about networking, man.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
It's all about, you know, it's not nowadays. It's not what you know. It's who you know.
And you know what's crazy, dog?
It's everything.
San Diego's been coming together a lot more with music.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that before. Like, it was pretty rare to see a mixture of different hoods coming together. For a music video or something like that. You know?
That shit, man.
Hey, when you guys have money in common, you know, it kind of brings you together a little bit. Sure. You know. You gotta put the differences aside and get that green.
Money comes first in a way.
It's funny that you say that because I just did a video like with G Perico the other day, probably like a couple of weeks ago.
You did that shit right behind my grandma's house. The apartments that are right behind it, that's my grandma's house.
Oh, you talking about right there in Otay?
Yeah, well that's my lady's grandma's house, but she's my grandma, you know, by marriage and shit.
Yeah, that's dope. They hate me right there, but I don't know how I made that shit happen that day. There was probably like an easy 25 fools and shit right there that was from that area that I grew up with this shit that I've been in fights with, been to juvenile hall with, like been in rumbles with in the streets and shit, you know, trying to stab each other and shit back in the days.
Yeah.
And like that day, it was just we put all that shit to the side, and I think that was like the first time ever like I've ever done some shit like that, bro.
Yeah,
that's good.
Well, that's maybe saying like that's maybe saying that it's just made you. Maybe if this would have happened 4 or 5 years ago, maybe they wouldn't have been okay with it. But since they see that Grifoso's putting in work for the city and he's doing so much fucking noise and shit like that, maybe they're saying like, hey, fuck him. At the end of the day, if we have a relationship with this fool, it might even benefit us in the long run, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, hopefully. I don't know what it was, but I mean, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it came through for what it was. I mean,
Big shout out to Taco Shop, though. Taco Shop. That shit is a fire-ass spot.
Shout out to the homie Victor. Yeah.
If you guys haven't been there, you guys need to try that fucking, the fucking flaming hot California burrito. That shit is fire, dog.
Shout out to Victor.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Victor. So, earlier you mentioned fucking Mitchie Slick, right, bro? Knowing that Mitchie's one of the biggest in the city to fucking make music.
Yeah.
When you first ever did a song with him, how was that for you, dog?
Shit, man. Like, it was weird because at first I came at him like on some like, hey, bro, like, I'm trying to do a song with you. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, I charge this much. I think he told me like $1,800.
Yeah.
And at the time I was broke. At the time I didn't have shit. At the time I was doing bad. So I was just like, oh, $1,800 for sure. Like, I'll get back to you later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then he's like, send me some of your music. So I sent him a couple of links of like my old shit, you know, like Streets is Talking, The Hit a Lick, all that shit. And then he ends up texting back like, hey, bro, like, he's like, oh, I seen your shit before. I didn't know this was you. So I told him, all right, bet. Well, I'll holler at you when I get the money, you know, because I ain't got that type of fucking money.
He said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I living at my mama's house at the time and shit. I didn't have no money like that. So I told him, like, I'll reach back out to you. So long story short, I ended up going to jail. I ended up fighting a case for a long time. And then I come back home and he reaches out to me. He's like, what's up, bro? Like, and I told him, like, fuck, dog. Like, I'm empty right now. But then I hustled up like $500-$600 through a DJ because a DJ, my homie DJ E-Flex, he was like, I'm going to sponsor the record for you so you could get this shit done and, you know, you could better yourself and the music what you're trying to do. So he reached out and he helped me with the money. And he gave me like $500-$600. And I gave it to Mitchie. And I told him, like, oh, I'll have the rest of the money for you, like, you know, soon. And then I ended up getting locked up again and shit like that. And then I just got out and he's like, bro, fuck the money. He told me, he's like, let's just do the music. And I told him, all right, bet. So fucking that day I remember and shit, I went to the studio with him. I invited him to the studio. His car actually, it didn't break down, but he had a Jeep. And he was right here on Main Street in Chula Vista. And he told me, like, hey, bro, like, you come pick me up. He told me. And I told him, like, I'm tripping in my head. I'm like, pick you up? Like, you're supposed to be like a fucking...
set me up or something?
Nah, and I'm thinking, like, you're supposed to be a rapper. You're supposed to have money and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me pick you up. I'm tripping out.
Call it Uber or something. You know?
Or something. No, but I was tripping. At the time, I had, like, an Impala, like a piece of shit car. So I wasn't really embarrassed and shit. But I was, you know, I was like, this fool, all right, fuck it. I'll go pick you up. So we went to pick him up right here off of Main Street. He jumped in the car with us. He jumped in the back seat. And it was, like, me and my homie Chunks. So he jumps in, whatever. We drive all the way to the studio and shit, and then we were talking about music and shit, like Messy Marv, because at the time Messy Marv started using drugs and started being a crackhead and shit like that. So I know Mitchie Slick and Messy Marv were like this and shit. So I was just asking him like how he feels about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just chopping it up. We went to the studio. We made the record.
Nice. Is that when you guys did the I'm From Dago?
The I'm From Dago, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard ass song.
Imagine if he would have said like, I'm busy right now. I can't pick you up. You know,
I mean, shit. I believe everything happens for a reason, man.
100%.
Like everything.
Oh yeah.
It's like from even like, you know, just me stopping at the gas station before I got here. I believe that shit happened for a reason. Yep. And you know, or if I were to do something, you know, everything happens for a reason.
Destiny, dog.
Bro.
Destiny.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Anything can go wrong or right at literally from 1 second to another, bro. Like,
but I feel like even when something goes wrong, there's always a blessing behind something that goes wrong.
Minor setback for a major comeback.
Yeah, facts.
That's exactly what they say. That's crazy, man. That's dope because, shit. I've been listening to your music for quite a while, dog. Like since fucking I want to say a good shit. I was in barber school in 2011.
Yeah,
and I didn't really listen to you much in high school. Because I'm 29 years old.
Yeah, you were the same age.
Yeah, so I didn't really listen to you in high school. But once I went to barber school and then, you know, I got out more and shit, and fucking Instagram and fucking social media started getting more popping and shit. That's when I really started hearing about you. but I could definitely see the progress, bro, from back in the day to what you're doing now.
I appreciate you.
The fucking your music, bro. Like, not only are you good as a rapper, but the quality of the music and your videos, everything is just fucking getting much better, dog.
It has to. It has to. Or you got to go find another occupation.
Yeah, and I've been seeing. I don't know. I've been following you as well on Instagram. I seen not too long ago, dog. Did you get like did you sign a deal with somebody or anything like that?
Yeah. Well, I got I'm signed to GT Digital, which is a link off of Empire. So it's a sub label off of Empire.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, I've been with them back for like the last 3 years, maybe.
Nice, dog. Congrats. And how's that for you? How's that for you?
I mean, it's good. It's good as shit. You know, they look out for me like if I ever need money or some shit like that. Like when I got out. Oh, let me see, bro. I think I fucked it up. When I got out this time.
I think it might be the headphones.
Nah, it's good. I think it's right.
Yeah, there you go. No, you're good. Is it the headphones?
Yeah, I gotta lean back and shit. It don't want me to lean forward. Nah, it's good. It's good, bro. Yeah. So when I got out this type of shit, like I needed some more money to keep going, like on a new album and shit like that. So they put me in a better position, and I had to sell some things to them, some of my catalog and shit, but they looked out for me though. You know what I'm saying? So that direct deposit hit overnight, and I was happy.
Do you feel you getting signed with them made a difference in your rap career from before to now?
Definitely.
Yeah. How does that help? How has that helped you?
Shit. Well, I mean, like my distribution, they opened the doors for a lot of shit for me, man. Like they hooked me up with Burner from Cookies and shit. And me and Burner, you know, being able to develop a relationship, even though he's like in a whole nother fucking bracket as me, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
but like Burner's gonna be on my next project, on my next album. And we was gonna throw him on this album, the All Blue Everything, but I didn't want to feed everybody too much features. Jeeper Rico's on it, Yellow Hill, Swifty Blue. I didn't want to like put Burner, and then a lot of times the people who are the younger generation, they're not able to grasp so much music, or sometimes it's better just to break up the features, you know, so you have more. You
want to prolong the fucking all the work you're putting out
type shit. So
yeah, and I'm pretty sure like as you know, like Yellow Hill's popping and all, he's good. Yellow Hill's fucking popping, but if you were to fucking put Burner on the same fucking album as Yellow Hill, he'll probably like it'll probably take away
exactly
the you know the attention from Yellow Hill to Burner, you know.
Exactly.
And you want to fucking break it up and give everybody a chance.
There you go.
Some spotlight. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly like that, bro.
So how's it been? How's it been for you? Has it been hard for you to like create these relationships with all these rappers that you're fucking naming, or have you known them for a long time already?
I like to like, for instance, I like to like be in the same room as somebody. Like if I'm gonna do a feature with another artist and we're paying, or my label's gonna pay for the feature, I like to be in the studio with them personally like this and shit. So they could feel your vibes, because a lot of people could be whoever they want on the DM or the internet. You could be whoever you really want, but like I feel like once you sitting next to somebody or you chill with them and shit, like you for the most part, like if you are who you say you are and shit like that, they can see that shit, bro. Yeah. Cause I've been in the studio with some people and I'm just like, damn, this was lame, like for real. Like which was like whatever, you feel me? But like I've been in the studio with a couple rappers and I'm just like, damn, they don't really say who they are. Like you could just see it in their eyes. Or like you could
just rap about whatever like they want to. The audience wants to hear,
and it's so
not
easy
really about it, you know.
And then I'm not only just talking about being gangster and shit. Like I'm talking about like I've been into places where like motherfuckers act like they're too good for somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, fuck this fool. I listen to his music, and now that shit just makes me just be like, damn, fool. Like I don't even want to listen to your shit.
You lying.
Or just the way he came off, his characteristics and shit, like being an asshole and shit to somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, acting like they're too good to say what's up to you, or acting like they're too good like
to chop it up with you,
and shit like that. And I'm like, to me, it's kind of like, damn, bro, like my you know, feel me? Like it just changes my whole mindset of a person.
Yeah, and that
it's like they're not humble at all. Just like
but like I mean, like G Perico though, like he's been showing me nothing but love since I got like a feature from that fool. Like he calls me and shit, we chop it up and shit. Like he tells me about like the music industry, about how I should release my records, like what I should do as far as like the way I should put my albums out. Like he tells me like little things, like as far as like just business wise for the music, for me to like, you know, make my money out of it more than what I already, you know, am able to make. He's just telling me how to move different and how many to put singles out.
That's what's up.
How much money I could generate off of these singles and shit like that. So if you aim kind of like high for your music and shit like that, like you're not always gonna get what you want right there and then. But the work, all the work you put in, that shit adds up.
Yeah.
So he just, I don't know, he's cool people, bro.
That's pretty cool because you normally don't see. I mean, at least me, I ran into people, dog, where like I'm trying to think of it my way, like in my world, the barber world. You know, sometimes I go to barber battles, you know, like local barber battles, and people see me and they think, oh, you know, they think of me like a poppin' ass barber because I'm in San Diego, you know, and I am poppin', you know. I know that I'm good. I know what the fuck I do. But when I go to other cities, bro, and I see barbers that are fucking huge to me, like these fools are fucking big time on social media. They're big time in Miami and fucking Florida and LA, whatever. I go up to them, bro, and when I finally like get to meet them in real person or the way they are, they claim to be one way on Instagram, but then in real life they're fucking assholes, bro. They don't even want to fucking shake your hand. Or number two, you see them cut hair in front of you, dog, and their haircuts don't look nothing like the fucking pictures they've been uploading on fucking social media, dog. Like you could tell that these motherfuckers are either photoshopping, enhancing their fucking haircuts, one thing or another, you know. And then you see it in real person, you're like, damn, like I've been looking up to this fool. I've been doing all this shit. Like I've been fucking liking this pictures, doing all this shit. I know what
you mean, bro.
And then they take like 3 hours in a haircut.
Yeah, for this shit, like man, what the fuck? I could be fucking. I'm better than this fool, you know.
Picture looks sick though.
And I don't even say that, like I say that in a humble way. Like I don't say that shit trying to talk down on nobody or trying to think I'm better than anybody. Because I mean, I know I'm good. I'm not the best out here in San Diego. Fuck no, I'm not the best. I'm good, yes. You know, you put me in a fucking battle, I'm a battle, and I'm a fucking give it my best, you know. But like, damn, dog, I be seeing some fools that it's like, bro, you're not what I thought you were.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. The social media does that to everybody though.
Yeah, for sure.
You could be who you want on social media, but when you're in person, then just when you really see what it is and shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
100%.
That's real shit.
And that's the world now, and I think that's what the world is gonna be from now on. I think
it's scary, bro, the way that it could head, because I don't know how much more fucking it could get than this. You know what I'm saying? Like the way it already is. I don't know how much more it could get faker than that.
Yeah,
it's already pretty fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing,
fakes everywhere, man. It's hard to keep a.
And the thing is now, like. The thing is, like now there's so much fake out there that fake is starting to become the faker people are becoming the more realer people, and the real people are becoming. They don't even get noticed, bro.
Yeah, you have to be somebody on the internet in order to be somebody in real life, and it's in a weird sense. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's like if people nowadays, they feel like if you're not somebody on the internet, they feel like their life in real life is not popping.
For real,
which is crazy, because it's like if I were just to have money, I wouldn't give a fuck about nothing else. I wouldn't care about shit. Just give me the check. You know, I'll go live a Wusu somewhere in fucking deep down in fucking Mexico, dog, and I'll just chill. You know what I'm saying? But people like, I got a lot of homies who are like narquillos. I got a lot of homies who are like, you know, like gangsters and shit. And then like, they get mad. Like they don't get mad, but they don't do nothing but move, holle. They don't do nothing but do like shit like this. So they don't know how to get attention and shit. So but the people actually fiend for fucking attention, or like fiend for like, they start doing weird shit and putting like selfies, or they start doing shit like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I trip out on shit. And nothing against people who do that shit, but like it's just like it almost makes like dudes act fucking feminine for attention, bro. And then the females, they looking at the dudes like, what the fuck this fool doing? You know, he's over here in the mirror more than me and shit. So they start tripping out on these fools, and they just fucked up, bro. Social media.
It's like Instagram is like a social, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a social, like they judge you on your social media. Like, how many followers do you have? Oh, 800. You ain't shit.
You could be broke.
You know, how many likes do you get
with a lot of likes, and everybody likes you?
Hell yeah.
But you see them in real life, they ain't got shit.
Or I mean, I see a lot of motherfuckers on social media wearing nothing but Gucci shit, like fucking expensive shit, name brand shit, and then You see these fools. I swear to God, homie, I've seen fools walking around here waiting for the fucking bus, dog.
That's crazy,
And I'm
bro.
like, damn, fool, like
Yeah.
you look good, but you know, riding the bus. And nothing
They're
against
asking-
people riding the bus either, dog. But
No. Y'all
but you
feel
make
me?
it you make it seem like you're balling.
wearing Gucci and asking your mom to get your Uber and shit.
That's
you know?
crazy.
Like,
That shit is fucking whack, bro.
I
Like,
barely bought my first Gucci belt like this year.
I mean, fuck.
shit, I'm still on the shoestring.
I-
You know?
I barely bought my first designer belt this year, bro.
I fucking bought my first fucking Gucci wallet and it's fake, fool.
That's right.
It's a fucking fake one, fool.
Nah, it
but
looks legit.
crazy.
Though. It looks legit.
But I mean, I just did it because I said, fuck it, you know, I'm not gonna go spend fucking this much money on a fucking
Yeah,
wallet,
facts.
you know. It looks the same, and people
that
don't
shit
know this
crazy.
shit, like
I'm gonna check for the receipt next time you pull it out.
for real. Nah, but so, what are your plans, bro? What do you see yourself in the next fucking 5 years?
Well, shit. Hopefully, man. Just like hopefully, my name just being a household name, bro.
Nice.
I just want my name just to just stay stamped and be able to be like just like a household name, bro. Just,
Yeah.
being able to just make money just off of my name and whatnot.
That's right. What is it that you? Okay, so to get there, what do you have to do to get to that fucking to where you want to be?
Shit, I mean, like I just gotta just keep doing what I'm doing, bro. Like
Yeah.
just staying consistent in what I do and shit like that, and just basically just staying out of the fucking just staying out the way, bro.
Yeah.
Cause there's a lot of bullshit out here, bro, and it's like you could easily get sucked up into some fucking bullshit and ruin your whole life out here.
Yeah.
I see this shit happen every fucking day, like around me. I see homies overdose.
Fuck
I see my
that
homies.
fentanyl, man.
I
Fuck
see my
that
homies
fentanyl.
throw their life away. Like, you feel me? Like my homie was just here the other day getting his haircut with his kids, and look, he's about to do another 10 years.
Oh yeah. Fuck. That's
You know what I'm
fucked up.
saying? So it's like, and he just got out doing 12 years.
Yeah, that's crazy, fool. Cause I think me and my boy talked about him the other day. We were like, "Hey, what's up? We haven't seen that fool in a while." And then now that you say that, it's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, dude, that's crazy."
My homie Playboy.
Yeah, big shout out to the homie. But
But yeah,
so that's where you want to be. Do you think you're on a good path? Like, you think you're gonna be you're heading the right way, or is there anything you feel you got to work on to get better at it?
I mean, I'm trying to shake the whole image that I came in the game with, because I feel like I brought a lot of like issues that I had in the streets
Yeah,
into the music.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, in a way, I'm not saying you're trying to give it up, but are you trying to like let go of all that fucking street shit just so that you could get your fucking whole career popping even more?
well, I'm not gonna say let go of the street shit, because I mean I'm always gonna have a part of that in me, dog. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, as far as like before I used to make music, I used to we used to gangbang or whatever, like do whatever we used to do for attention. We used to write on walls.
Now you're gonna think twice about that shit. Type.
And it's just like I came with that energy. I came into rap with that energy. So a lot of people who will listen to my music will be like, "Oh, fuck Little Grifo."
Yeah.
Just off top, fuck Little Grifo. Like, we don't like his music.
And just because they probably had beef with you in the fucking past.
Yeah, they didn't give
Your
didn't
music.
give me a chance with my music. They kind of just judged me off where I was from and shit like that. And they just, they're like, oh, they judged me from where I was from.
And at the end of the day, it's really fuck them, if they don't want to give
Yeah.
you a chance. Eventually, because it seems like it's sometimes, and I know this because I've gone on your comments on your videos, bro,
Yeah.
and it seems like people out of fucking state, out of San Diego, bro, show you mad love,
Yeah,
so
facts.
sometimes you're not gonna, the people that are in your city, bro, they might not even fucking show you the love that other people will, and that's when you realize, like, damn, like, there's like the people that you don't know or that are not around you are the ones that are gonna support you more,
Yeah.
I saw probably like, I saw like 20, almost 30 packages of my album and shit that dropped. Like all out of state.
Oh shit.
I sold probably like here, I probably sold like 10.
Oh shit.
So the little $100 package deal I had,
Yeah.
I probably sent like 25, 30 out of state in the last 10 days, and then like 10 only right here in San Diego and shit like that.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with 100% jealousy, because people see, you're from San Diego, Palm City, and people in the area that are trying to do the same thing as you, they see you doing it, and they're gonna end up hating you for
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why that you get support from people that don't know you because
Facts.
you know. For
They don't got
whatever
no hate
reason.
on you because they don't know you.
Yeah, they're just looking at you for your music as
Hell
opposed
yeah.
to
Facts.
you know lifestyle.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the thing with everything. Like
Yeah.
whatever you do, you're never gonna have support from your friends, your family,
Facts.
the way you would want them to,
Yeah.
just for that reason that they have doubt or
I
just
feel
don't believe in you or you know whatever reason.
I feel like San Diego has a lot of negativity, and like when this, and I'm talking about just with everything, not just the music. I'm talking about when it comes to creativeness, and when it comes to like networking, and when it comes to like coming together to make podcasts, to make events, to make anything. San Diego has a big problem.
It's an ego problem.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but San Diego got a big problem, and I'm probably part of the problem too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I know that I like to create shit, and I'm down to network and shit. And when I go to LA, I swear to God, LA is a whole different vibe, fool. Like LA, you got motherfuckers, dog. Like when I go out there and shoot music videos or do anything out there, I just went to the Fools Gone Wild show.
Oh yeah.
I was out there with whatever how I went with my homie CNG, and it's like everybody pops out there. Duno, fucking Peso was out there, like Rucci, like all kinds of motherfuckers just pop out of nowhere way, and it's like everybody, even if they don't get along with each other, they stay like to themselves or stay on the side, or they don't like hate on the next man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's too much money and there's too much shit going on out there that it's like if you're like trying to hate on somebody else out there, they're gonna blackball you.
Yeah, you look worse.
They're gonna just tell you like they're not gonna tell you shit. They're just not gonna fuck with you, dog. And it's
Yeah.
like out here in San Diego, I feel like there's nobody creating nothing. Like we don't have podcasts like this. You go to LA, there's 100 fucking podcasts, bro. But people out there, I feel like people out there are just different, bro. And nothing against my city. I love where I'm from and everything. But I feel like San Diego is just lacks creativity and shit
Unity.
like that. And it lacks unity and creativity, man. So
Yeah.
whatever I could do and shit, man, I just be doing it. And I just like to do shit on my own because of that reason.
Yeah.
It's easy to fall off if you depend on other people to do shit around you, but nobody's doing shit.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's working a 9-to-5 job. Everybody's working a regular job, and then you're the only one pushing your dream or pushing your hustle. You're gonna look around it, and some days you don't want to keep on grinding and pushing your hustle. Some days you just want to some days you just don't have that motivation.
Yeah.
So you want to look next to you and see somebody that raps too and be like, you know what, fuck it, look, he's still on, I'm still on. You motivate the person next to you, or you motivate whoever the fuck is on the same trip as you. But if you don't have motivation around you and shit like that, you got to get up and go somewhere where the motivation is at, because you can only do so much. And like nowadays we have the internet, so we don't really need too much, you know what I'm saying, because we have the internet, we have the audience on the internet. But at the same time, it's like you got to be around people who are doing the same shit as you.
Oh yeah.
And if you're not around people who are doing the same thing or better, then I mean you're gonna just stay in the same place or even give up on what you might miss out on.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's exactly what I've been telling a few of my homies.
That's the truest statement ever.
Fuck
right there.
yeah, fool. Real shit. Because I've been trying to... Manny's heard me, and I know Cheapy's been hearing me. And Omatic for sure, my girl. Dude, I've been fucking telling... Yeah, hell yeah, fool. I've been telling people, like, man, I'm trying to get a group of people together. Just group of people that want to fucking come together to bring ideas and fucking just... people that are down to just do shit that they really want to do, because there's a lot of people out there that talk about what they want to do, talk about what ideas and shit, but they don't really ever fucking do what they want to do, you know. I've been trying to get a group, and there goes me. Actually, I keep saying I've been trying to do something, but I haven't gotten to it. You know, I want to get a group together of people that are just grinders, that are willing to invest in shit, not only like in whatever it is that we do, but in other things. I want to invest in other things besides being a barber, you know.
Got to write it down and make a
do
deadline.
it, you know. So I think the best way for me, like in my case, the thing that I do, for me to actually do something and stop procrastinating is what you just said, you know, like book it, like actually schedule shit on your agenda, you know, because if you don't, you're never gonna get to it. That's exactly what me and Omatic do. Like we always we talk about doing videos, like, hey, we got to do a video like this. okay, well, if we don't book it now for next week, we're never gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we gotta do. We gotta surround ourselves with people that are on that can match our hustle. You know?
Rossi be on this shit too, man. That's why me and Rossi, we're not really the same genre of the music, but we fuck with each other's energy because it's like he's doing out here the same
popping,
shit.
Yeah, that fool's
you know what I'm
doing.
saying?
Yeah, you guys are both releasing music often. You guys are fucking doing shit. Because there's a lot of fucking rappers out there that are they make a hit song and then they don't fucking pop off anymore. They don't do nothing else. You know?
It's crazy, bro.
Is there any fucking rappers out here that you're looking for to fucking work with right now? Dago?
Keep it real, man. I'm still just working on my own shit. I'm trying to pop off on my own shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I'm always open to like if I hear like a girl who could sing and shit, or like a little homie who could rap and shit like that. Like I'm always open to get motherfuckers in the studio and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm good already, bro. Go ahead. You good? I'm always open to get fools in the studio and shit. So like I always try to hand out opportunities to people too sometimes, but fools just sometimes just don't want to take it, bro. And it's like I can only do so much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that's I think that's I try to
do you say that because like you feel like they don't have the same momentum as you? Like I feel like I feel like I'm gonna not necessarily talking about Rossi, but
no.
You know, just like
me and Rossi actually got like 2 songs already.
Yeah,
we just never put them out yet because we're trying to find that one that's gonna be like, you know, like this is it. Like this is a good song. Like you know what I mean. But to answer your question, I'm not saying because they don't have the same momentum, but they don't have to have the same momentum. They just have to want it as bad as I want it, or you know what I'm saying? Like they have to really want to be in the studio. Like if like I try to get my homies in the studio all the time, and they rather go smoke crystal or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they rather go smoke a M30 or some weird shit like that. You know? And I try to be telling my homies like, what the fuck you doing? You know?
Yeah,
it's just like it's crazy.
Like
that
shit's killing
most people. Yeah, most people want like that, the, you know, immediate. What's the word?
Immediate gratification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they want to feel good now. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to suffer. They don't want to struggle.
Or they think, oh, you know, I'm gonna hang out with this fool, or I'm gonna do the same thing this fool's doing, and I'm gonna be popping. They don't understand, fool. This fool's been doing it since he was 12.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't see my first check till probably like 2 years ago, bro.
Damn.
I didn't see my first check for barely 2 years. So I was going at it for like
15 years, 17 years.
I mean, I'm gonna say less than that because I took a lot of breaks when I went to jail.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to say probably like 9-10 years I've been going at it. I didn't see my first check till after 10 years. And not to say that I'm like, you know, that I'm balling and shit like that, but like I got a good situation with my label.
Yeah.
You know, so if I ever do need like my last album I just dropped, I didn't have to pay a dime for the features. I didn't have to pay no money for the studio, for the beats. Like it was all funded, you know. I still had a check from, you know what I'm saying, from the catalog that I partially sold to them. So what I was supposed to do was take the money that I sold the catalog with, and I was supposed to drop a album that I did, but I ended up having an investor believe in me so much they funded my whole album. So.
Damn, that's fucking tight, fool.
Yeah,
that's tight.
That's how you know.
So how do you?
Hopefully, yeah.
So how do you? Okay, I mean, we don't have to get deep into it. Like
we could do it. Wherever.
But how do you find these investors? Where do you find these fools at? Is it like you tell me investor, and I'm thinking of like the NWA movie, the Straight Outta Compton movie, where some white fool just rolled up on a group of black young kids, and he said, "Fuck, I believe in you. I want to fuck."
So did you have Easy E or did you have the white guy?
Yeah,
I got my homie Jay from La Vuelta Records. So he got La Vuelta Records and shit. La Vuelta Records is out of Miami, and but he's based out of LA. So he's worked with a couple of people that I know, like YBE, Drummer Boy. He has a couple of artists like Abrina, and some other girl that sings and shit like that. And so he has ties and shit like that. And I met him on the internet first, and then I seen him at a video shoot, and he liked what I was doing and shit. And a couple years later, he seen me again, and I just threw it at him like, "Yo, bro, like, you know, like I'm trying to do this, and that." He was just like, "Well, write all this shit down. write all this shit down and show this shit to me. But I want you to write down like the exact what the fuck you really gonna do with my money. So I was like, all right, for sure.
A
Like
business
break
plan.
it all down, man.
Like a business plan.
A business plan.
And spend $20 for lunch right here.
Yeah, like the whole shit, fool.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
know, and then like at first I was just like, I was excited. I was like, hell yeah, this was gonna give me feria. Like, I'm gonna spend some of this shit like on some, you know, like on some
Yeah,
bullshit. I'm gonna go buy a new chain or some bullshit.
go out.
But then
yeah.
I thought about it and I was like, nah, fuck that. So I wrote after like a week. It took me a week to actually sit down and be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna sit down and really try to get this money. And I sat down, wrote this shit out, called him. We had a little Zoom meeting and shit, and he was just like, well, let's just link up, you know, let's sign paperwork and shit. So we just linked up, signed paperwork, and that's it, man, you know. And I didn't even use the whole budget.
Oh, that's
Damn.
good.
I didn't even use the whole budget.
Next time he's gonna be like, here's a little extra.
Hopefully, no, that's the plan, man. But
Well, the thing is, you're doing a good job, so I'm pretty sure this fool's like, oh hell yeah, this fool's killing it, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna I believe in him even more, and I'm gonna next time I fucking hook him up, it's gonna be fucking fatter.
yeah, you know, you just gotta be careful at the end of the day too, who you take money from, because like there's a lot of like percent and paperwork that we might not understand, or like if we want like longevity in our music, longevity like with our revenues that we getting off the music, the streams, sometimes when you sign some of these deals and shit, part of the conditions and part of the contract is that you go 50-50 with the royalties of the album or whatever project they funded.
Yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, it's like you cutting yourself short, you know, in a sense, because it's like if somebody's fronting you some work,
Yeah.
you go when you get rid of all the work and shit like that, but it's like you need to pay them back. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
some.
so you taking the risk, you doing this, you doing that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, while you slinging, you could cut shit up, you could fucking skimp, you could do whatever you want, you to get the money or to get this or to get that. So it's like you just gotta know what you're doing in a way, you know?
Yeah. You got to make sure to pay attention to the small details.
Yeah, and especially if you want to make money like forever and shit. Like if you want to like keep your music because your music makes money, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can see your analytics, which song makes you like the most money every month. Like you can see all your analytics and shit, like what's coming
Yeah.
from what,
That's
shit like that.
Yeah, I know my homie told, I think it was Omatic. He told me that you could see, or if you really want to look into it, you could see where people are actually watching your videos from.
Exactly.
You know, what city, what country, and shit like that.
Yeah.
How much they pay you. I just find it. I was watching a YouTube video, fucking 2 nights ago, of a guy that's fucking. He blew up on YouTube. You know, this fool's doing his thing, and they were fucking trying to see how much this fool was making. So this fool on his YouTube, he had 169 million views, almost 170,000 million views.
Yeah.
And this fool was saying that if so all the views, they can't be from the United States. He gets them from Mexico, he gets them from the US or another country, right? So he was saying that if you were watching these videos nationally in the United States, you're getting paid $10,000 for every 1,000 view. And if you're in Mexico, if you're a Mexican viewer or another country viewer,
Yeah.
that they're paying you $2 to $4 for every 1,000 view.
$2 to
So-
$4 for every 1,000 views.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's
fucked up.
if they're watching you internationally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit to me was like fuck, like, and this guy was fucking most of his viewers came from fucking Mexico because this fool was Mexican, you know.
That's crazy, bro.
So imagine like that's just crazy, like numbers like that, and I don't know how you are with YouTube. Have you been getting income from like YouTube and shit like that?
I get every month. I get YouTube money, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, but it all goes through my distribution. So I have like a 90-10 deal with my distro. So my distro takes 10% out of my money
Yeah.
to just put me onto all the things. And like, I mean, I could take my time and try to figure out how to do this shit on my own and how to upload my music and do all this shit, but like I'm only one person, bro. So I'd rather just send that shit to my distro. They'd upload that shit.
That's time consuming, man.
Yeah, you know.
It's
I
like
mean, that's
it's like the way I see it is like say we have 2 appointments in 1 hour,
yeah.
right? And we gotta go do this one thing. Like, I gotta take a Uber,
Yeah.
like to pick up Sebastian. So in that hour, I'm gonna make $100.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost me $20, you know, to get to Sebastian,
Yeah.
drop him off. When I could just pay someone $10 to pick him up for me.
Oh, I got you.
And I will still profit, You know, technically,
type shit.
you know, penny saved is a penny earned.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna keep those $10 I would waste doing it myself, paying someone else to do it.
Oh yeah.
So that's how you got to do it. Like, you know, it's called, you know, outsourcing.
Yeah.
So you want to pay for someone's time to do what you need to do.
Fuck yeah. To
give them a cut, but you're still gonna make more money than you would doing it yourself.
Yeah, that's facts.
Or just not fucking doing it at all, you know? Like that's just fucking. You could fucking say. So there's a lot of people out there that say, "Hey, I don't want to fucking pay this shit with credit because I have to pay them this much money." But it's like, come on, dog. Like
I'm a lazy ass motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
That's why I work hard because I pay people to wash my car. I pay people to you know do my oil change. Like I pay people to do all my shit because I'd rather work hard here than to do the little things. You know,
those little $20 you're spending are gonna make you fucking $50 just for That's
the way I see it.
That's real shit, bro. That's a real good way to look at it. No cap.
Hey, so do you think you've been saying that you've been in jail and shit like that and that you took breaks? You think you going in and out of jail has affected you or helped you in any way?
Damn. That's a kind of a fucked up question, bro, because I feel like it's helped me, dog. It's fucked up, but I feel like it's helped me.
That's why I asked.
Because I wrote 85% of my music in jail. And then not only that, but like it's fucked up, bro, but like I wrote a lot of my shit in jail, bro. And then every time I get out, it's just like I still have like I'm always blessed to have like this energy in me, like this ambition that I still got, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just I just can't explain that shit, bro. But I'm fortunate enough to just have ambition every day and get up and still, you know, I'm not the only one who got it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of go-getters out here who got it like us. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to keep this shit lit, you know. So I feel like jail's helped me. It's helped me stay alive. I'll tell you that too.
Why is that?
I mean, just like I see all my homies out here. All my homies is dead. They're like all overdose. I have probably like 5 homies just died this year, just, you know, off of fentanyl. Like I got a lot of homies who I used to look up to that fell victim to the streets. A lot of homies that I used to look up to that I give them $20 every time I see them off of the strip right here or somewhere, you know. I got a lot of homies who, you know, I'm pretty sure
so it kind of forced you to like slow your roll and kind of like reflect.
Well, I mean, it kept you in there, dude, and I'm pretty sure
it kept me just alive, bro. Because in jail, I couldn't really catch a drug addiction in jail, you know. Because in jail, I was, you know, sometimes there's no drugs in jail. You know, it's weird. Sometimes you'll think there's drugs. There's no drugs in jail like that sometimes. And like, I just feel like jails kept me fucking. Oh no, bro! I can't really call it, bro. That's but crazy. I just feel like jail just saved me. You gotta
experience it.
It saved my life, bro.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
I understand you too.
I feel like I could have caught life already if I didn't go to jail for stupid shit.
Out here,
if I didn't go to jail for some dumb
motherfuckers
shit,
testing you out here.
I feel like I would have, you know, like that was the whole purpose of gang banging when we were younger. Is go hard. So all my real people, like my enemies or my real homies, they're either dead or doing life. All of them. And the ones that are still out here, they're doing something productive with their life, but it's not a lot of us.
Yeah, now you're working together.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, fool. Because a lot of motherfuckers out there that are successful, bro. Like I'm talking about successful fools. Like, in my career, like, fool, one of the dopest motherfuckers out here in the barber world, dog. That fool's an ex-convict, dog. He's been in jail for fucking. They were in jail for 20 years.
Was and that Charlie?
Charlie, that fool's doing good too though.
Yeah, that fool's the boy.
Charlie's good and he just got out too. I seen him at the fucking barber battle. That one, the where I won those trophies. He was there and he pulled up on me. I seen him walking by. We seen each other. He fucking came up to me and we said what's up. It was fucking cool. I was like, hey, good shit, fool. Like you're out here.
Yeah.
I think he just opened up a shop too. Another one. I'm not sure. I could have sworn I seen that on Instagram, but. Like, there's this big time fool called Jay Mayers. This fool has one of the biggest barber battles in the whole world, fool. And this fool was he was in jail for like 20 something years. But there's a lot of people that come out of jail with so much hunger and so much fucking desire to work because they've been in there so long, or they know what it is to not have shit. And then it's like they're doing things with their life. You
gotta get Dinero to come down here.
I do, dog.
I could get him down here for you, bro.
If you do, that'd be tight.
I'll get him down here. Get on the mas pagaré la gota ese way from India, wherever he fucking comes from. I think he comes from Victorville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
he'll
he's
come,
on that side.
He'll come down here, fool. You just gotta just think of some shit to do while he comes down here. You know, like think of some shit you could do right here and shit.
Yeah, like a little, like do like an event or some shit like that.
Everything, event, skit.
Yeah, that'd be fucking tight. I'm
That
down
fool-
with that.
And you know what? That fool's real humble, bro. Dinero.
Yeah,
He's humble as fuck, fool. Like that fool's humble, bro. Like I've never met nobody humble like that, fool.
yeah. Nah, I met him that one time and he was cool as fuck.
Humble,
I seen
fool,
that fool started rapping too.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's rapping. I seen him rapping with Little Weirdo.
And the reason why these fools like do know and everybody, you know,
Uh-huh.
the reason why they do it is just because it's just another income.
Yeah,
Like if you see like the money you could make and shit, it might not be a lot, bro. But if you keep on putting shit out, that shit piles up, doggy. Like keep putting out songs and shit.
Even if it's $50 a month, fuck it.
It doesn't
you know?
matter because in a year, you know, when you start working at McDonald's, you're always gonna start at the entry position. But once you get your foot into the door and shit, and you realize how the game works and how the distribution works and how it works to upload, how much money you get, it's only like it's a business, bro.
yeah.
So all you gotta do is just keep yourself.
Damn, that's crazy, fool.
So these fools are
crazy.
just. I'm assuming that these fools are just kind of just like.
Like,
I'm
fuck
missing.
it,
I'm,
what
miss,
else is
I'm
next,
missing
you
out
know?
on some rap money. Like
Yeah.
I'm missing out, even if it's nothing.
And if
Even-
you got view, my bad, dog.
Yeah, no,
if
you
you
good.
got views on all your videos, if you put out a fucking
Hey.
rap song,
With
fools
the-
are gonna go. They're gonna go watch that
It's
shit.
double,
Fool.
it's double.
Hey, even if it fucking sucks,
They're
people
gonna
are gonna
watch
watch
it.
that shit because they'll be like, "Hey, let me play this song for you, because this
Yeah.
fool sucks." You know,
Yeah.
he's
Or-
still gonna get those views.
Yeah, good
you
or
know?
bad, fool, you're still gonna get a fucking view. And
Hey,
I feel like when you go, let's say you're a fucking you don't do music like me, I'm a fucking barber, and then I come out with a video tomorrow, I'm pretty sure fools are gonna fucking click on it just to see
Hell
how
yeah.
fucking bad it was, you know? Or like
Facts.
some fucking bad, like this fool don't do music, homie. Let me see this shit, you know?
Nah,
So
that's all it is.
So I think
Fuck it.
that's a good
Let's
fucking
do
idea.
it.
I think we're gonna
You
become
fools
rappers,
Tomorrow.
fool.
I'll do a feature for you fools.
We're gonna have to do
Hey,
that. We're gonna have
that's
to do a
right,
feature,
that's right.
dog.
I'll do a song with you.
Hey, you
fools.
know what you
I'll-
do gotta do though, dog? You gotta do a fucking video on the side of our wall, dog. Have you seen the mural?
Yeah, I seen it. I just was looking at it right now.
That's just tight. For I think I can see you doing a dope ass little video right there.
Who did the artwork?
Big shout out to my boy Slow Motions from Los Angeles, dog. That fool got down. SLO_motions. This fool's fucking been doing any fucking Kobe mural that you see in LA or Nipsey Hussle. Most of them, at
Yeah.
least 90%, they're his, bro.
That's fucking
This
crazy.
fool done Michael Jordan, fucking anything you can think of, Aaliyah, fucking everything, fool. And this fool's at fucking big fucking restaurants doing it big, dog. And I got lucky to fucking meet him when he came out here. I didn't know him.
Yeah.
My homie put me up on him and fucking I got him. And hey, dog, that's one of the best things that I ever fucking did.
That shit's fucking hard. I like the Kobe one.
Yeah, dog, that shit was tight. A lot of people at first were like, "Oh, why are you doing that? That's a lot of money. Don't spend that and that. Fuck that." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, but you know how much that shit's gonna, how much clout and how much attention that'll bring to the barbershop, like."
Yeah, for sure.
And it did, and
That's part of your
thankfully-
business too. The side right here.
Well,
Just the wall.
just the wall.
That's dope. Though.
You know?
you had to do something on it just to make
Hell
it.
yeah, because I don't know if you guys remember, but there used to be a shark right here. Remember that shark?
I think so, boy.
It was a
Yeah.
big shark drying, and I was like, oh, well, you know, we got to change it up. We're already moved in here. We got to change it up. And I was like, well, honestly, at first, I was like, I think I'm going to do some turtles, some beach shit. Like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, fuck, Kobe had just died, bro. Fucking Nipsey had just died.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, it wasn't like super fucking close, but I was like, dude, I gotta go big, dog. I gotta put up some shit that San Diego doesn't have. And at the time, San Diego wasn't even popping with murals.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm not even joking, bro.
Only
As soon as-
Chicano Park.
yeah, Chicano Park was fucking
Chicano Park.
major, bro. But I'm talking about like murals like these. There was only one spot, and it was a liquor store that's in National City. There's this liquor store that has a big ass Kobe, and
Okay.
but faces like this, like I think once they seen that, bro, hella fucking people started doing murals, and that's just
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Because that's what we needed, you know. As a city, I think we needed some more art like that out here because we don't have it that much.
It's like he was saying earlier, like we need to create.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
Crazy.
And I think that's the pandemic helped with that.
Fuck.
You know,
yeah,
ever
fool.
since the pandemic,
Fuck yeah.
everybody's doing something.
Fuck yeah.
You know, the most random shit people are doing because that's what they enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And that during the pandemic, they have that downtime
Yeah.
to actually do something that
With
they
their
wanted
time.
to do instead of just
Going to work.
working and
Yeah.
going home and hanging out with the fam.
Yeah,
Facts.
everybody got
So-
sick of everybody being at home. That
So I
they
feel
were
like everybody's hustling right now.
The
Everybody,
domestic violence went
yeah,
up.
yeah.
yeah, that shit too.
Shit.
Went up.
I
That
know.
shit
I,
too.
Seen it
know
on
I
the
broke
news.
my hand.
Hey,
couple
well,
times.
Damn.
Hey, well, fuck. Ever since COVID started, I started watching that video 911 news on YouTube, fool.
No, they don't. I don't know, bro. I feel like they be trying to set us up because why the fuck would they show us that shit, homie? Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? They showed. I don't watch the news. I watch the 911 YouTube shit.
Or Dago TV and shit like that.
I don't watch the news no more.
Yeah. That shit is crazy though. Like,
That
I can
shit's
see
crazy.
that the violent or the crime rate just went up.
Yeah.
Fucking
Gun,
crashes.
this is gun violence everywhere, man. I can't.
Hella, dog.
I didn't want to go out nowhere
Real
because
shit.
Yeah,
like, bro, if you would have been at
It's like-
Belmont Park 2 weekends
Yeah.
ago, bro, you could have gotten shot, dog.
2 times
Yeah.
because it just happened again.
Oh,
So
really?
it happened 2 weeks ago, but it also happened like 3 days ago. Some lady got shot.
yeah, it was like a 60-something-year-old
Yeah, that
woman.
one. That
Where-
one right there.
Yeah,
At Belmont Park?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because two fools
hell
got
nah.
into a fight or some shit like that, and then one of them pulled out a gun, and it bypassed the fool who was supposed to shoot, and they hit the 60-year-old lady. She was like 60 or some shit.
What the
she was 60.
fuck?
She was 61,
This shit happened like 3 days.
hit,
3 days
yeah.
ago.
something like that.
What the fuck? That's crazy, fool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
2 weekends in a row.
That's what.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and then these little ghost guns, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but
It's because fucking all these fools like that are out there right now, like the younger generation, like they don't know how to fight.
yeah, they just want to fucking pull out a gun.
They're
Yeah.
fucking weak as fuck. They're scrawny. They don't work out. They can't
Hey.
fight. They can't fight.
keep
They
it-
want to just
keep
pull
it-
it out and fucking.
Keep it G with you. I don't even carry. I don't even carry a gun or a knife on me.
That's crazy.
I don't even carry a knife or a gun on me. Like my little homies do. And
That's
shit.
right.
But like me, I don't even carry nothing because I honestly feel that if you have a gun or some shit like that, I feel like you bringing gun violence energy to you. Like if I have a gun, like I feel like I bring that energy towards
Yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah, that
like the
makes
type
sense.
of people who have guns brings the type of people who have guns around them, and then we're all ego. Our egos drive us. So if you have a gun on you, then he has a gun, and then we just drinking or some shit at a bar. It's just that's what
Yeah.
happens, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't carry myself like I have a gun. I just carry myself like just try to carry myself the best I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe if I wasn't on probation, I probably would carry like a knife or some
There
shit.
you
But
go.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fucking
fool.
crazy.
I just try to move to where I don't need to have a gun on me.
Law of attraction, man.
Yeah,
Law of
You
attraction.
know, it's like when you always say like, "Oh, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick."
you get sick.
You get sick.
You get
you
sick, bro.
Because even though it's not like something you want,
Yeah,
You're
it's
thinking
something
about it already.
You're thinking about it, so you're drawing that energy towards
That's
you.
crazy.
facts. That's just real,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, huh? Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's what I wanted to get you to, dog. So that whole street made merchandise that you got going on, bro. That shit is tight, fool.
I appreciate you, bro.
How did you?
I appreciate.
How did you come up with that? Cause I just seen you. What was it last week, fool?
Yeah.
You brought me. I wish you would have fucking had more shit that I could
Yeah,
buy, dog.
yeah.
Cause I was really ready to spend some dough. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like
That was
Swing
real.
by on Thursday or Friday.
For sure. I'll come
Yeah,
back.
yeah, come back, fool. Cause
Like
I know
around
for
4
sure-
or 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll come
Either,
back.
either
for sure.
days. Yeah.
I'll come back. Yeah.
Cause I be hitting up Ryan Anthony fool, and I'll be like, hey fool, can you please stop by the shop, dog? Like last time he stopped by at my other shop. Damn, this fool fucking sold almost his whole trunk, fool.
Yeah.
Cause there was so many people right there trying to show support,
Nah,
and
hell
that
yeah.
it's a badass fucking merch. But yours,
Nah,
fool,
hell yeah.
I think a lot of people can relate to that shit. Street made,
Yeah.
like who cannot relate to that's from the streets, you know?
Yeah, bro. Like
So-
this. I had this conversation a lot with my people. Like they always tell me like shit like that. Like, cause I told you I sold more out of here.
Yeah,
So you know.
yeah. So you be sending merch as well out of the state.
That's all. That's where it sells at.
Damn.
The people who get it right here, they mostly just want to meet me in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they just like that's how I feel about it. Cause I pull up and they just like excited, stoked and shit like that. Take a
Yeah.
picture and shit. And I feel like they just want to meet and just have that energy. Like what's up? And
Yeah.
I like that energy too. So I don't mind doing it once in a while and shit like that.
Oh yeah. You got a lot of fan base out here, like in San Diego, where do you feel comfortable going to the store and just like by yourself? Or do people randomly and constantly fucking run into you and ask for pictures and shit like that?
Yeah, like it's cool and shit. Like it's cool. Like I don't know, bro. Like it's always happened to me and shit. But I feel like lately and shit, like in the last 2-3 years since like the kids who were in elementary started going to like high school and shit already. They went from like the 6th grade to the 10th grade. I feel like after that little gap and shit, I feel like I've had a whole new wave of younger fans and shit like that. And I mean, like, I just feel like when I have more fans that are younger, or like I've always had like older fans like my age and shit, like 30 years old, 35 and shit. But like, I mean, shout out to them and everything too. I love them too, bro. But I mean, like, they don't really like, they don't really be like the kids. The kids is
They
everything.
got all time to be on the phone and listening,
The youth.
and paying attention and shit like that.
The youth is where it's at.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
That's what you want. Like, you want young people around you. You want young.
They're the future.
You feel me? You can shape them up how you want. You could, influence them to do the right thing and shit like that, and get up.
Hell yeah.
Get up. Get some hustle going and shit.
That's right. Shit, dog. It's been a dope ass fucking interview or podcast and shit like that. But shit. So, what do you for those little kids that you're talking about right now? If any of them would ever want to be a rapper or anything like that, dog, anything you can think of, anything that they would like to be in life, what would you as Grifoso and as a person that they look up to because they listen to your music, what would you tell them?
Shit, I would just tell them just stick to it. Whatever you want to do, just stick to it.
Stick to it and don't give up.
Stick to it and don't give up and shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it takes a long time for everything. Nothing happens overnight.
Hell yeah.
And if it does happen overnight, I mean, my blessings to you.
Hell yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? But easy come, easy go. This shit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just say stick to shit. Like, it's hard trying to, like, I know a couple of people who do like 3-4 things at once.
Yeah.
They do this, they do that, they do this, they do that, and then I kind of be like, they good at like this, and then they be good at that a little bit, then they good at that, and I just be like, damn fool, like if you would just spend all your energy just doing that one thing right there, wherever you see that is going good for you, like just attack that, because it's hard trying to, and then if you have a family, kids, all this shit too, it's hard being a dad and doing the family thing and trying to satisfy your girlfriend or your wife and trying to please everybody around you and shit like that, especially if you have a family, because that shit, it's it's your kids. You gotta raise them. You gotta take time for them. And then this shit that we do, this entrepreneur shit, is just, it's nothing but fucking time that you gotta put in.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta definitely get somebody who understands this shit and give the kids their time. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing. But for everybody trying to do something, just stick to that shit, bro. Just stick to it, and then repetition, yeah, like you'll see improvement.
Fuck yeah.
And if that's what you want to do, then just stay there and follow that.
Repetition is key word right there, dog.
Yeah, repetition.
Fuck
Consistency.
Yeah. Yep.
Consistency, repetition.
Do it.
Yeah,
That's exactly what Ace of Fate's barbershop. That's what we're doing, bro. We're trying to stay consistent, and that's what Grifoso's doing, trying to stay consistent.
Yes, sir.
Eventually, this shit's gonna pop off even more. We're gonna double up, and that's the goal. And yeah, man. So for
Yes,
everybody
sir.
watching, bro, how can they find you on social media? Where can they listen to your music? And
Shit.
how can they follow you, dog?
Just Little Grifo, everything.
Little Grifo, everything.
Little Grifo, Instagram, Spotify, Pandora, all that shit.
Nice.
If you haven't heard of my shit, I mean, go bump my shit, stream my shit.
Hell yeah.
I got some shit for everybody.
For sure. Well, dog, I want to thank you for coming out here, dog. It's been fun.
Hell
It was
yeah.
a good ass time. You're cool people, dog. This is the second
appreciate
time I
you.
meet you, bro. And
Hell yeah.
I hope you come back, dog. And
Hell yeah.
I don't know, maybe I can cut you up.
Nah, I'm
I can
down,
cut your
bro.
hair.
Hell yeah.
We can make that fucking
So
whole
I
De
might need
Niro
a
shit
cut before
happen.
I leave, shit, so I could be crispy in the morning.
Well, holler at me, dog.
Wake up crispy.
Let me know. But yeah, bro. Lil Grifoso right here in the building. It was a great time. This is Polo Cuts SD. You can follow me at Polo Cuts SD on Instagram. You can look us up, Ace of Fate's Barbershop and Tattoos on Instagram, Ace of Fate's Barbershop on YouTube. Make sure you guys fucking catch us on every fucking podcast streaming platform, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Google, fucking Anchor. You can go on
All
Anchor,
that.
all that shit. You can follow my boy Manny Rocks with the Z at the end.
Yeah.
Omatic made it in the building. Big shout out to Shanice Tatnice. You can find her at Tatnice on Instagram.
Yes,
Flesh
sir.
Coast in the building. And we
Flesh
got
Coast.
the boy, that barber Cheapy on IG as well. Make sure you guys follow us.
Barber Cheapy.
We'll see you guys soon, dog. It was a pleasure
Yeah.
having you here, dog. For real.
Hey, it's a pleasure you guys having me, man. Shout out to everybody in the room.
Peace.
Let's get it. Street mate.